Willian is looking at an emotional reunion with Jose Mourinho. Alisson is linked with his 305th club this window. And the World Cup took a day off and everyone is desperate to have it back. When football comes home, which it will, I hope it doesn't bring its days off with it. I'm Rob Armstrong and this is a very padded out edition of Daily News. So little has happened in the last day that I was almost forced to make up my own transfer rumours. But thank God, Daily Express came along and did it for me, making up the idea that Willian has been flirting with Jose Mourinho over a potential move to Manchester United. This comes just after another almost definitely made up rumour that Barcelona were ready to pay £50 million for the Brazilian winger. Whether either of these moves would happen is, let's face it, unlikely, but Willian has been facing plenty of rumours about moving away from Chelsea given his reduced playing time under Antonio Conte. On the topic of Chelsea, they're the latest in a long list of clubs that have been linked with Roma goalkeeper Alisson. His transfer value has been listed as somewhere between £80 and £120 million, so just the £40 million difference. And at this point, he's been linked with more new homes than Freddie Adu. Will he go to Chelsea? Depends if they get rid of Thibaut Courtois. Will Courtois leave? Who knows? He's busy at a World Cup. This is all just filling out the Daily News. Ah yes, the World Cup. That's had a day off and we're all gagging to get it back. Just think of all that sumptuous football action coming up. Two of Suarez, Griezmann, Messi and Ronaldo are going home today. And not coming home, but going home. Because football's coming home. They're going home. And they are probably now going to go in our thumbnail because I've mentioned their names. And speaking of the World Cup, future winners England have been talking to the press about their famous old rival, the penalty shootout. And notorious penalty misser Gareth Southgate has insisted that he's worked out the perfect penalty technique, something that he's been working on for 22 years. Ball. Goal. Also, news coming out of the England camp is that Harry Kane has been warned that Colombia looked to put an end to his Golden Boot campaign. So basically, England's opponents want to stop the striker from scoring. Oh my God, there's like 4 or 5 more days off during the World Cup. Look what happens to the news! And David Moyes has leapt to the defence of Jordan Pickford after the England goalkeeper came under heavy criticism for his performance against Belgium. And as we all know, if a motivational pep talk from David Moyes can't sort you out, then literally anything else will. Also, FIFA has released a report saying that VAR has been a massive success, contributing to 99.3% of refereeing decisions at the World Cup being correct. Head of FIFA's refereeing committee and red-hot Pro Evolution cover girl Pierluigi Collini claimed that during a competition, it's not possible that everything goes 100% perfectly. Some things have to be fine-tuned based on what is occurring in the first matches. 95% of the decisions taken by the referees without the VAR were correct, and this percentage increased to 99.3% thanks to the intervention of the VAR. Still not 100% right, which was the whole idea of VAR, and that 0.7% of incorrect decisions did include some fairly vital penalties. I miss there being actual news. Anyway, that's all we have time for today. Somehow we managed to get 3 minutes out of that. You're right, I'm very talented. And I'll be back tomorrow with more daily news when hopefully we can talk about news that's actually happened, because news might have happened. We'll see you then.
You dropping, I promise I'll open your pores. I'm in your neighborhood service and 24 hours, no grocery boy. Black and bummies with the cushion and